because as soon as I touch this, I'm straight in the bush. This is the danger about Fraser Island. Like a finger in a bum. In growling, like right
at the pen.
So we're at Ngarla. I am absolutely shitting myself.
It'll come up over the bonnet.
No, it won't. Alright, so we're on the barge now. We're so excited to get over to Fraser. We're dropping the tyres. Like every episode that we go to an island, we're dropping the tyres on the barge because once you get there, you're pretty much on sand. So iCheck, the mob that make these deflators, are giving away free Pro Series kit with every tyre pressure monitoring system sold with our codes. You have to use SKT10 for that one. Get yourself a free Pro Series deflator kit with every TPMS sold.
We're officially 21 minutes away from landing on Fraser Island. As you guys know, we're from Western Australia, so we are the furthest away from Fraser Island. So it's been on our bucket list for so long to come to this island.
And it's pretty much a dream come true because it costs thousands for us to get here. If we were just going to come straight from WA, insane that we're here. We've always grown up looking at Fraser Island through other people's camera lenses. So
and everyone says Fraser is the best island.
If you have just joined us, we have just done Stratty, Double Island, Tiwa Beach, and also Moreton Island, and this is our 4th island in 4 weeks. We are absolutely pumped. I've dropped the tyres. Yeah, we're ready to rock. We're going to Fraser Island, yeah. Woo! Fraser Island, here we come.
Massive bus stop. Surely this week we'll actually be able to catch a fish, not just watch bus stops.
Say get the dog?
No.
Say get the dog. Several days later.
Get the fish.
Oh, I'm just throwing a bit of burley for you guys.
Don't want to fall off the edge. We're on K'gari, baby. What is it?
Right, we're not wasting any time. We've gotten straight off the ferry and we're rolling straight into Lake Mackenzie. It is around lunchtime, so it might be a little bit busy, but we've only got 7 days here, so we sort of want to waste no time and just get straight into it. And Lake Mackenzie is the top of my list.
It's like 123 k's long and about 20 something k's wide, so it's way bigger than Moreton. And like Sarah said, 7 days. So tonight we're going to sit down with you and show you the map and plan out our island itinerary and show you how we're going to attack it, because we literally are going to attack it. We've both got black belts in island itinerary activities and we're going to kick its ass.
Good, Rich! You didn't even see that because it's so fast.
We've just cruised into Lake Mackenzie on K'gari Island. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it is, we've timed it impeccably because massive tour just left, about 30 people, and the beach is no doubt like a pub with free beer, packed. So we're gonna hopefully get down here and nab ourselves a spot.
Yeah, try to get a little bit of paradise to ourselves.
Apparently though, the water colour just takes your breath away straight away, and apparently the temperature of the water does too, so let's have a crack.
It's fresh water, so maybe once we've been here for like 5 days we'll have to come back and have a little dip.
Yeah,
freshen ourselves up.
Wash my ass, wash my armpits.
But don't bring your shampoo and conditioner down to places like this.
Yeah, because the chemicals and stuff ruins the water. So anyway, and no food or drink down here either, so let's check it out. Wow, check this joint out. Are you kidding? The sun's not even out. Look at the colour of the water.
That is unreal, eh? Alright, so we're down at Lake Mackenzie and this place is absolutely beautiful. Just our luck, the sun has gone behind a cloud, but as soon as that pops out, we're going to pop the drone up and show you guys around Lake Mackenzie from the sky. This place is honestly really beautiful.
Do you have how many people?
Yeah.
That's how many people. So this is like really quiet. I don't know how we've jagged this.
It's so weird being at a lake that looks like a beach. Like, it's just bizarre.
It's insane. It looks like we're at Esperance.
It was really beautiful, so nice. Definitely lived up to the hype, but now we are going to try and find some of the other lakes which aren't as common.
So Tour de Lake is in full swing and we're actually doing it quicker than Cadell Evans would have, and we feel high on life like Lance Armstrong. So we found the first obstacle that's actually holding Leroy up. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so we just got to camp. This one is called Central Station. It's in the rainforest here in the pretty much central of the island. And it's one of the spots that no one really shows you on YouTube especially. So we're staying here for tonight. We've done the lakes today. We went and looked at that one that starts with a B, but it wasn't much chop. So we didn't actually film it. So we've come back. And this one's $7 a night per person. Obviously no dogs on the island, so you can't bring your dog here. And I'll sit down with you in a minute and show you our plan while we're on the island, because it is weather dependent over here, and depending on which way the wind's going is which side of the island that you want to situate yourself on. So this is our new swag. We do own a caravan if you're new to the channel, and we left it on the mainland, but we've just started using this Dometic swag. I'll show you how easy it is to set up if you did miss. Alright, so it's dead easy. All you got to do is plug in the pump. Comes with the pump, it's just a hand pump. And yeah, 30 seconds I reckon it takes, and 150 pumps, and the swag will be erect. This is our camp, new swag. This is that pop-up blow-up one. If you want to know which type it is the Pico FTX 2X2. Yeah, whatever. We're not sponsored by Dometic or anything like that. We just chose that swag because it's light and it goes in the caravan tunnel boot and it takes no time to pack up. So that's why we chose that one. It's from Outback Equipment. We do have a discount code with Outback Equipment though, SKT5, that's 5% off. But yeah, apart from that, this is camp. So we got the draw system, that's all from Tanami. Yeah, we built this so we can live out of it and leave the caravan. Sarah's freezing, obviously.
So cold.
And there's no one in the campsite. Look at this, it's just beautiful. Massive. massive trees. Yeah, we had people pull up and then leave, but how good is this spot? Hopefully none of them trees fall on our swag tonight.
And we've got...
Here we go. What is this?
Bag of spaghetti bog for dinner.
Half frozen. I'm going to flash up on the screen now a map of Fraser Island and explain our itinerary while we're on the island. So I've checked the weather today. That brings me to the next point. Check your tides. So before you come here, screenshot your tides because there's not as much reception as you would think. When you need the information, it's not there. So screenshot the tides. The wind is going to be prevailing from mainland. So it's going to be really good in the East Coast for the next 3 or 4 days. So I think that we should make the most of the next 3 or 4 days on the East Coast.
Which happened to be the weekend.
Yeah, so it's always the case. So it's going to probably be pretty busy. We're going to go right up to the Cape, Sandy Cape. So we're going to do Ngarla rocks and stuff. And then we're going to come back, do the western side, which is protected. And yeah, can't wait for that because apparently there's some sick spots around there too. Eli Creek, we're going to do all that on the East Coast. Yeah, it's going to be wicked. Fraser Island, this is Liv and Barry. So we've woken up, it's sparrow's fart in the morning, and it is colder than a witch's tit. I tell you what, but we've come down to Central Station rainforest, and this just shows the diversity of this island. There's a proper rainforest in here. And I've got to keep my voice down because I don't want to scare all the bloody birds. They haven't woken up yet, it's that bloody early. So we're going to head out to the east coast, of the east side of the island now, and show you the sick beaches around there, but this place is insane. Cheers.
Doesn't help that your voice is so loud, it just echoes.
Okay. Alright, we've just finished our hike. The sun's coming out, bulk photosynthesis is happening, but I'll show you what makes me photosynthesis. It's a little naughty tree. Shh. Shh. 4 litres of iced coffee.
That looks like a better beer promotion.
It definitely isn't. Here we go. This is my photosynthesis. If that doesn't make you want to go to the toilet, I don't know what's going to make you want to go to the toilet.
Just a small cup of dairy.
They might as well write laxative on it because as soon as I touch this, I'm straight in the bush. Half a chance. There's heaps of birds diving. I think they're like bait fish, but something's chasing them that's bigger. That's what I wanted. But I had to wade out a fair way out. Yeah, it's not ideal. We've been told a lot of stories about Fraser Island and the sharks and croc sightings and stuff, so it's never good, but sometimes it can pay off, I guess. Beautiful day, you can see in the water, so anyway, no fish. Let's keep trying for fish. I need to catch something on this bloody island. We are at the busiest place on Fraser Island. I'm guessing you can guess it. It's a 3-letter word.
We're at Eli Creek and it is crazy busy. We went for a walk up the creek to have a little look, and then we come back down and the cops and the ranger were both parked next to our car, and we're thinking, oh god, what is going on here? But he's just come to check out all the dingoes, and apparently one of them has actually bitten a lady recently, so they are a little bit more aggressive than we think.
Let's go float down this creek, eh?
Yeah, no dingoes in the creek.
Ooh, look at you. I think I might have found some food. Hello, Mr. Shark. Hello, Mrs. Toucan. And the dingo went. Eli Creek, Jinx, it's going to be that good, and hopefully we get it to ourselves. Here's Mr. Shark. Do you like Mr. Shark?
No, you're annoying.
Funny. Oh, she's not mucking around. Oh, look at
Go away.
She's a feisty Sheila. Feisty Sheila. Ooh, family jewels are a bit bloody chilly. Lucky they can't get stipples.
Alright, so we've come down to the pinnacles, and this spot is actually 700,000 years old. It's taken to create these pinnacles. This spot here is culturally significant to the Butchella people, who are our traditional landowners. So when you come to spots like this, please make sure that you're respectful and that you're not touching or taking anything from these areas, and just treat the land with respect like we all should.
End of financial year sales are on now. iTech World are having an 85% off sale. You can make that 90% off if you use our code SKT. That'll get you another 5% off on top of their sale price. You're wondering when the perfect time to buy. This is the cheapest it'll be all year long, so get in right now. It's only while stocks last. Only for this month. That's solar panels, lithium batteries, anything you can poke a stick at. iTech World, SKT. Go get some savings, guys. Alright, so this is camp tonight. We've set up the swag already. This is at the Mahino wreck, so we're only just like a couple hundred metres from the wrecks, and there's no one here. So that's why we chose this spot. Hopefully the wind backs off and we get a really nice sunset. Might even go for a little fish. We'll just see what happens, but we are starving. How sick was Eli Creek, Mahino, rainforest this morning. K'gari is a sick island. You definitely got to get over here. What do you reckon? Half decent campsite?
Not bad.
And so far, is it better than Morton?
It's really cool. It's more touristy than Morton. So like, I was saying to Keelan today, all of the islands have their own special beauty. Like Stradbroke is good because it is accessible. Like anyone can go over there. If you've got a two-wheel drive, you can go over there. Morton is just like this adventure island. There's like not as many people there, and it's just a big sand tracks. And then Fraser is like huge adventure, stunning, but more touristy. Like there is a lot of people over here. So I don't know, I can't even pick a favourite yet.
What's the verdict? Good? Better than fish?
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
Spaghetti bog again. I may have overdone it with the portion sizes. That is hectic.
That is a hectic load.
And we had cheese this afternoon too. No wonder we're getting a little bit footy.
Been in a good paddock.
I didn't expect to start our first day on Fraser with Eli Creek and like all of the things that I've been waiting to do over here. So it started off with a bang.
I reckon tomorrow's going to be pretty sick heading up to Sandy Cape.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Ngarla's not going to bite, hopefully.
Oh no.
Put it on big.
How do I do that?
So this is the danger about Fraser Island, but they actually live here.
We're the Muppets.
But they come screaming up because we just ate dinner.
Oh my god, that
And,
scared the crap out of me.
And there's probably more.
Oh,
They're more gutsy in person too. Like if they're multiple of them, they're way more gutsy than just one of them. So
Alright, they were right at my feet. That scared the crap out of me.
So around camp, we've just got sticks. We're not going to hit the dingoes, but like I just whack the ground then real hard, and they just bug it off. There's another one there, so there's 3.
Oh shit.
There's multiple.
Alright, I might do the dishes and put all that away then, because that's what they can smell.
Like that on the ground, and they just took off.
Oh.
We just had a bit of a dingo scare. They just like 3 big dingoes come into our camp. I had to scare them away with a stick. Now we've got a new issue. This one's quite disturbing. If you don't like spiders, look away now. But I like shined my torch into the greenery here, the grass, and I saw all these little specks, like little eyes, reflecting my light. And I don't know if you can see over here, Sarah. Can you pick up all them little lights over there? Are they coming up? Anyway, you can't see the specks, but every little reflection, there's hundreds. I've just walked up to one of them and I was like, what is this thing? And they're all spiders. Check this out. Check this out here. Look, see this spider just here?
Where? Oh yeah, I see it.
See? Look at that thing.
Don't put your finger near it.
I know, but there's hundreds of these everywhere around here. I don't know
If you're new to our channel,
I've been diagnosed with being insomniac.
and it's worse when his anxiety is high. I don't think I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
Dingoes and spiders, not the best mix.
Alright, it's 7:30. We've just woken up. We're going to try and hit the day early today, but we had an eventful night. We knew we were going to, but I didn't quite think it was going to be that eventful. Our first encounter with the dingoes at night time, and it was so freaking scary. I was fast asleep. Keelan woke up and he could hear him outside, and I thought he was asleep, so I was just like half asleep, like, it's okay, don't worry, go back to sleep. And then he's just gone, get out of here. And this freaking dingo just growled back at him, and then I was like, holy shit, I'm awake now.
It was right next to the like our heads are up the one end, and obviously we leave the tent unzipped a little bit, like left the fly wire bit exposed on the swag, just so we can see out. And it was like growling like right at the swag, like right about this far away from my face. I could smell it, like I could smell that wet dog smell. Now I know the scent of a dingo. Now I know the key signs. However, it was a lot scarier than I thought. I'll admit that. I'm a bloke, and I was scared.
We both needed to go to the toilet all night, and we literally just held the entire night. There was one point where I woke Keelan up, and I was like, are you sure we're going to be okay in our swags? Like,
and I just said to Sarah, I was like, just picture how many people are currently in swags on this island right now. But
yeah, your mind goes to like the most irrational places ever when you're scared at night time and it's dark and you can't see, but you can hear little dingo footprints around your swag.
I was taken back when I yelled at it. I didn't expect it to like growl at my face like that.
I thought it would just run away.
But
that's why I started getting scared.
It was a staunch dingo, and I had a fair hog on the dog.
Good old dingoes.
We'll explain my insomniaism another time, but yeah, I've been diagnosed as an insomniac, which is pretty weird. So anyway, we're gonna hit the road today bright and early, wait for this tide to drop down, and then we're straight up to Sandy Cape, get our butthole sandy. Catch you later, dingo stew. How good is this? This island has so many hidden gems. Like everyone just keeps driving past this spot. And we actually got given this tip from a few locals, so we're not gonna name it. But yeah, this is just insane. Look how clear this water is. And like I said, everyone drove past. Sarah's just getting some drone shots. She's learning how to fly the drone proficiently, would you say?
Proficiently, it's not the word for it.
Good is K'gari Island. Like honestly guys, you got to get over here if you can. This island's got more spots than a Dalmatian. Park the car right there. Beautiful girlfriend sitting right there. Life's good, folks. Oh, it's cold on my nipples. What do you rate it out of 10? 10 out. This is probably the softest the beach has been getting off here. It's just a cut in, as you can see. But there's plenty of traction. Like it hasn't been too hard, too soft the beach. It hasn't been that hard to get through any of the obstacles, but we are coming up to Ngarla Rocks. And I have a feeling that one's going to test us, eh? So let's have a crack. A lot of people told us that we shouldn't tow our van past Indian Head, but I reckon that's pretty doable with the van actually. I reckon from Waddy Point all the way up to Ngarla is definitely my favourite spot of Fraser that we've seen so far, but we've laid eyes on Ngarla Rocks. Now I'm freaking nervous. You know how people I've seen get bogged at this joint. Yeah, my heart rate is...
Oh, a little dingo on the creek.
Was there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn around and see that. Before we go to Ngarla, let's...
Anything to try and delay going to the rocks.
I'm shitting myself, eh?
He's like, oh, I better turn around and go see the dingo.
I'm sure it'll be okay, but I've just seen that many people get bogged and come unstuck there, you know, so...
You don't want to get yourselves in trouble.
Nah, let's have a look at this
anyway,
dingo.
Let's go see the dingo.
What was that?
This is so cute.
We didn't approach him, he come to us. They always do that, so if you get out of the car and stop, they always come to you.
And they just like cruise around your car, having a look, see if there's any food hanging out anywhere. But
he was just a pup.
He literally like swam across the creek and then had a little roll in the sand, and Keelan was filming, and I watched the film back, and as soon as the dog jumped up, or dingo jumped up, Keelan like jumped back. I'm like, were you scared? He goes, nah, I was just filming. I go, you can say you feel scared.
I don't fully trust them, but they're such cool animals, eh? They're so inquisitive and they just want to check you out. He knows where the food is, straight to the bin bag on the rear wheel, and yeah, there goes the ranger. But yeah,
they're cool during the day, but at night time,
yeah, at night time,
I do not like them.
They're almost different beasts at night time, eh?
Oh, that's
anyway,
scary.
we're at Ngarla now. There's a few cars here. Hopefully, we don't get stuck.
Well, at least the ranger's here, so
let's have a crack. Let's see if we can get through this thing unscathed. So we're at Ngarla Rocks. There's a dingo in the track at the moment, so it's a bit of a delay at the moment. We're just waiting for him to get out of the rocky section. But I'm absolutely myself. Like, I'd be lying if I wasn't. And yeah, I've seen so many people get this place wrong. So I'm gonna give it all I got, and it's actually going to be pretty tight just getting through this rock section for the big 200. So Big Leroy's a big girthy boy. So let's see if we can get through. I've got everything pushed, all the buttons pushed. Let's give it a crack. Feels tight, eh? No, I'm not worried about this bit.
No, the water.
Oh, that's all right.
It'll come up over the bonnet.
No, it won't.
Waiting for the camera.
Yeah.
You gotta prove you get it.
Yeah, you gotta get the shot, or it didn't happen otherwise. Just easy as she goes. I've turned the throttle controller right down, so I've got heap of control here, and then I'm going to dial it right up for the sand section. Bee's dick. It's a big bee's dick, but it's a bee's dick nonetheless. Oh, I feel useless at the moment. I couldn't run through the bloody streamers at a fish and chip shop. I feel like this is the slowest record anyone's ever done in the Ngarla rocks. But I'm not scratching panel work here.
Good.
Like a finger in a bum. Ultimate 9. I've got selected number 4, so 4th gear. I don't think I'll need that. But I've dialed the EVC up to 9, so it's on flat tack, center diff locks in, traction controls off. Traction control is probably the biggest one you've got to remember. Sarah's bloody sprinting. I've got the jerry can strapped down in the back now. Oh, I'm gonna put the window up for this one. I reckon we'll be getting some sand in. Alright, here we go.
Jesus.
Piece of piss. I'm even going to pull over here because I'll pick Sarah up. Oh, big Leroy wins again. Oh, I hope I haven't stopped too soon, because I pulled over to pick Sarah up so she doesn't have to run the whole Ngarla track. So we'll see how we go here. Hopefully we have no trouble getting up and going again. Far out, I'm stoked. That's sick. Bucket list tick. What do you reckon about that?
You do realise we're not in the Prado anymore. You don't have to put your foot completely flat. Jesus.
I wasn't flat. Anyway, hold this. We got to keep going. Here we go, folks.
I'm so puffed.
Yeah, it's soft. Oh, there we go. There's some traction. Far out. This car's got so much balls. Oh.
Oh, there goes all stuff like that. With the throttle, Jesus.
We're not getting stuck.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at this view.
You're out of control.
so we pulled that poor bugger out. Yeah, he was pretty bogged. He was right down to the chassis. We tried to winch him forward off the car coming up, but yeah, it didn't work, so we had to come back, winch him out, which is cool. But that was a fun little track. That second little incline there where he got bogged was probably even harder than the Ngarla rocks at the moment. So yeah, just shows you how much it changes. But have a look at the map just here. So we're at the tip of Fraser almost. How good is this? We're almost at Sandy Cape. Yeah, what a dream come true. And how sick is this adventure? Like, you don't know what's around the corner next. So yeah, hopefully we get a good campsite. We haven't booked anything, which is always dangerous when you come this far, but have a look at this. This is just paradise. Rightio turkeys, end of financial year sales are on now, so it's the perfect time to save some money. iCheck, the guys that make the best tire pressure monitoring systems in the country, are giving you guys a special offer. So if you use our code SKT10 for this month, you'll get a free set of deflators from the Pro Series range, valued at $100, plus 10% off, plus free shipping. These things are wicked. They're the most accurate deflators in the country. There is Pro Series models, so they come with cores as well, valve cores, and a few extra caps too. These things we swear by. These things we swear by. Get in now while stocks last. SKT10. Alright, so we made it to camp. How good was that? What a day. It's been an absolute cracker today, full of action. But check this out. This is our campsite. We've got the swag set up, awnings out. And there's only one thing to do. Now that's crack a tinny and throw out a pilchard. So I'm gonna have a crack. I've been flicking the lure for about an hour. I didn't get anything on the spinner. So time to get the pillies out. And I've heard there's some fish around. So the tailor is starting to run, apparently locals tell me. So we are exhausted. Sarah's in the swag having a read. Probably can't see her. She's on DINGO lookout. No doubt they're gonna smell these pilchards.
Got myself a Fraser Island dart. He's only a little tacker, but I'm going to use him as bait, I reckon.
Oh well, no fish, but oh, actually I caught one dart, but is that even counted? Is
Yeah,
it?
if you catch it, fish is a fish.
Fish is a fish. All right, we're counting the dart. Sun's going down. Check it out, big flaming ball right there. Gonna bang the drone up, show you just how special this place is, because we are at the very tip of K'gari. What's for dinner tonight?
We've got stir fry with veg and chicken. Should be good.
How good is this?
So easy.
Look at this joint.
I know. It's
Are you
unreal,
kidding?
eh?
still got the line out, still having a fish. Tide's come in so much, and it's still got 3 hours to go.
Hopefully no dingo visitors tonight, but I feel like there will be some.
I reckon there will be a few dingoes. But the tide line is literally right here, like all that sand, smooth sand there, that's all where the water come up last night. Still got another 3 hours to go. Here comes the dingoes and we're cooking dinner. Let's see if they try to staunch us here. Some serious biz. But it is a beautiful sunset and here comes the dingoes. Alright, I got some pilchards just here. And I don't know what to do with them because I want to keep fishing, but if they come try to staunch me for my pilchards, I don't know what I'm going to have to do here. I got a big stick, not to hit it, but just to keep it back. There's a couple of them. One's a big staunch dog. They're coming. You got some chicken cooking. Far out, they smelt your chicken cooking and they come hooking.
I swear as soon as I started stir frying that veg, they come flying down the beach.
I was watching them just legging it down here. Moral of the story, if Sarah's cooking, the dingoes come hooking. That's how good her food is. Anyway, we're gonna eat it before the dingoes come back. We made it to the west